Hola, buenas tardes a todos.
Good evening. We have done a survey to get to know the integration degree of the operational competencies and services of the companies in Spain. We have launched a questionnaire to more than 1,000 companies, 400 responses obtained. Questionnaire included 10 questions. The two first questions wanted to differentiate between the number of employees and the surface of the state of the property of those companies. Results are the ones you can see here, surface employees. Question number 3. We wanted to know about the integration of competencies in the companies present in Spain. We identified 6 large FM areas, asking the companies which ones of them are integrate the general services in the FM department. In this graph, you can see the result of this question. The one with the highest level of integration is operational services, least integrated asset management. And let me highlight that 8.9% of the companies do not have any FM department. This graph, we see integration related to number of competencies in the different companies. 30% of them integrate 6 competencies, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as you can see here on the graph. Companies with more than 30,000 square meters, 33.88% have the 6 competencies integrated, and only 11.57% integrate 1 competence. As for companies with less than 2,000 square meters, those that integrate 6 competencies, 23.15%, the same as those that integrate only 1. Good evening. The project also wanted to know about the grade of integration of operational services. We identified 4: cleaning, maintenance, security, reception, courier services, and printing services. These are the results obtained. All of them were present in the companies that participated in our questionnaire. Let me underscore that more than 80% of the companies managed cleaning and maintenance services. Around 60% of the companies have services such as security, reception, and courier. And 44.97% also provide reprography or printing services. We studied the models and we obtained altogether 36 different services in terms of integration of services. The most common was the one integrating the 6 services, 28.9%. Only 9.46% of the companies only managed 1 service, and in 75% of the cases the service managed was maintenance. Here you have another question to try to identify the future of the competence integration in the Spanish companies. What will happen in the near future and what will happen and what is happening now, sorry. Only 54.21% of the companies that participating in the survey want to integrate more competencies in a near future, 1 to 3 years. 5.54% it was the data, correction. 54.21% do not know whether they are going to integrate more competencies, and 18.64% of the companies in Spain declare that they have all the potential competencies already integrated. We asked the same question focused on operational services, and here you have the questions, the answers, sorry. We have no, or I have not been told, or yes. So this shows that currently either they don't know it or companies are not going to integrate services within the following 3 years. It seems clear that the fact of trying to integrate services to reach targets is a benefit that results in a great success. We understand that in the business world the same happens, and with this question that we show here, we wanted to know what the facility managers think about these scenarios. Although Spanish companies think that the optimization of resources is the greatest benefit, only 20% of the companies that participated in the questionnaire integrate 1 or 2 competencies, and 63% integrate 6 competencies. Sorry, correction by a speaker, more than 3 competencies. To get to know the benefits when integrating facility services, we quoted the 6 benefits that you can see here: higher quality, synergies, reduction cost or price, improvement in the daily management, improvement in the communication, and more simple feedback or communication. Daily management, this is highly valued by those companies that manage less than 15,000 square meters, but those with greater surface value reduction price cost. Companies with more than 3,000 employees highly value synergies established. Greater knowledge of FM discipline, better training of staff. Right now working in this sector, we think it would have a greater impact, positive impact in the integration of the FM departments. With this question, we wanted to identify the difficulties faced by FMs when integrating competencies. And we think, on the other hand, that a clear involvement of the companies would facilitate this aspect. To draft some general guidelines for all areas and their responsibilities are the main difficulties faced by facility managers. As for facility services, the difficulties we launched were the following: to accept that all services is part of the FM, that services can have different people in charge, to ensure the daily work under the same area, to centralize the specific needs for every service and define the different services, that the services can be managed by different people and allocates them under the same area on the everyday basis were the aspects that got the greatest number of answers. Thank you so much for your attention.